We like to give Salakia. We like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha, Wadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of Blue Well, and salutations to you brothers pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Coming back through the spirit and power of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem outside to bring this word out. And the apostle Tahar just did a video where he said that the last few prophecies are happening very, very fast. So with that, there's things that's gonna happen, such as the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom coming back together. All right, now we just went to go see that movie Wakanda Forever last night, and it had a good, pretty good storyline. And one of the things that I noticed in that movie was a unification of the northern and the southern kingdom. All right, and that's actually in the scriptures, man. If a brother get that Ephraim should not envy Judah, so on and so forth. That's the important part of the scriptures, because it's more than just the southern kingdom. It's more than just so-called Negroes, West Indians, and so-called Haitians.
It's more than just Judah.
It's more than, the kingdom of Judah being Negroes, West Indians, and so-called Haitians. All right? It's other tribes included in that as well.
I say that because those small hats, those so-called rats, they only claim the tribe of Judah. They don't claim any of the 12 tribes, man. There's 12 tribes out of Israel. All right, there's 12 tribes that the Heavenly Father said that He's going to reserve men out of. Okay, not just one tribe that, as a nation, they get to rule the world and do whatever the hell they want to do. Actual 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe. That's going to be able to be the leading class of the society. You have something going on, brother?
What's that?
You have something you're holding?
Yeah, I'm looking up. Wait, somebody grab that?
What was it? Second answer was what?
No, I wanted that Ephraim should not envy Judah.
I was looking that up. Multitasking. Great. This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 13, starting at verse 13. All right, it says the envy. Actually, yeah. Let me go into it. Okay, it's Isaiah chapter 11, and we're going to start at We're going to start at verse 10. It says, and in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people, to which shall the Gentiles seek.
Yeah, ensign of Jesse.
The root of Jesse.
Root of Jesse, which is
the ensign to the people.
Which is ensign is a sign. The root of Jesse is referring to Yahweh Shai, the one of real cause Jesus Christ. All right, that's the I want to say the common denominator between the northern and the southern kingdom. All right, because you had the Lord actually came over here to the Americas as well. All right, that's why in that movie Wakanda Forever, the dude was known as Quetzalcoatl, Kukulkan. Kukulkan.
Yeah.
And also, another name for
Quetzalcoatl
is Quetzalcoatl, and the Northern Kingdom. They have stories about Quetzalcoatl and Kukulkan, and now over time, the Chinese phone game stories get distorted and whatnot.
Right.
But that's referring to Yahweh Shai. Okay. Yeah. This is St. John 10:16, it says, other sheep I have, which are not of this fold, them also I must bring, and they shall hear my voice,
And there shall be one fold and one shepherd.
Go ahead, bro.
That's right.
That's going into what I'm saying, him coming over into the Americas to come and show his face unto the northern tribe, man. To let them know that he's their power as well.
Yep.
And that's when they gave him the name Kukulkan, Quetzalcoatl.
I forget what that means, but yeah, look it up. Because that's exactly on point, you know. Other names or other disciples he had, you know what I'm saying, which are not here.
Flying
feathery serpent.
Look it up. Look it up. Yeah, man. Hey, the Northern Kingdom. Hey, Israel. The kingdom of Israel was not discarded away to where the Heavenly Father just wasn't going to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? He put them away for a time. He didn't put them away permanently. All right. That's why in Revelation, in that last book, the revelation was given to John the Revelator to see that there was Northern Kingdom mixed all within that multitude, man. All right. 12,000 out of all the tribes that was of the kingdom, the nation of Israel. All right.
Go ahead.
It says, this is back in Isaiah chapter 11. This is back in Isaiah chapter 11, verse 10. It says, and in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious.
Right. So like, read that again.
It says, in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people.
Right, and Yahushua is a sign for the people, for the nation of Israel. Us coming out here and letting our people know who they are according to the scriptures, that's a sign of, hey, like the brother said, we're not forsaken, that we're a chosen people, that there's a reason and for us going into captivity and then being in the conditions that we're in currently, and that there's a salvation that's due to come. You know, in Hebrews it talks about there's a rest to the people of the Heavenly Father. Hold that in Hebrews 4 after
Hebrews 4.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kukulkan, it means plumed serpent or amazing serpent. And then when you look up Quetzalcoatl, it means the tail feather of the some bird. Quetzal bird.
Yeah. Well,
it means feather serpent. Quetzalcoatl means feather serpent as well.
Feathery flying serpent. And in that movie, Wakanda, whatever, the dude Namor, he you know, and he had wings on his Achilles heel. You know, he was a so-called mutant that had the ability to self-heal itself, and he had wings on his feet. You know what I'm saying? He could breathe underwater. You know, so he can breathe on air and in water.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that movie showed how there was a pretty much a beef, a divide between the northern and the southern kingdom for a period of time, but in the end, you know, that the two kingdoms pretty much amended their differences and became allies, and that's what you see the Lord doing with the Israelites in the world today, man.
If I can say, in that movie, they illustrate that those two kingdoms didn't know about each other.
Yeah.
They was unaware of each other, you know what I'm saying, for a good long while, you know, which is the exact same thing for the northern and the southern kingdom. You know, as far as today's day and age, they didn't know that they were brethren, man. You know, they knew that there's similarities, but they didn't know that they was actually brethren. Now, today, we are declaring, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Al-Shai, that we all are brethren, fulfillment of the scripture. Take the northern kingdom on a stick, take the southern kingdom on a stick, and combine them together.
Hey, as a matter of fact, somebody hold that.
I'll grab that.
That word too, just like most of the indigenous words of this land, go back to Hebrew. The last part of that name is Tazal. Like Brazil is Tazal, which is copper. The apostle Tahar brought that out. But did you want this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, this is Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go.
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, hey, man. So not only did Esau come over here and put the northern kingdom into slavery, right?
No,
Wipe out all the
still-
men, keep the
that
women
far.
and children,
Up here.
enslave the rest of the weak men. Then he also went and got the southern kingdom from the west coast of Africa, where we were dwelling after 70 AD when we were chased into the interiors and the western coast of Africa by the millions, right? By I think it was 6 million or 3 million. And that's where Esau came and got us from there and brought us to this land and enslaved us here and was taking the Native Americans to Europe and enslaving them there. But the point is we was enslaved together here on this land, and the same people that had us had them.
Yeah.
Unto this day, they would not let us go. We are still in our captivity until this day.
Yep.
They decimated the Panamanians, the Panama Deception. What they have, who they have to bring in there to repopulate that place? Negroes, man.
Yeah, you
They
got a
brought
lot
the
of
Negro
Benjamin.
slaves,
A lot of
man.
Benjamin down there.
Yeah, a lot of Benjamin, man. Levi.
Hey, in Panama, you had Esau trying out his laser weapons and weapons of that nature.
Yeah.
You know, and that's Esau's agenda, and that's what Esau does in these movies. Avatar,
Yeah.
Wakanda or whatever, Black Panther. They in these movies that deal with indigenous peoples, even Black Adam. You always got the oppressor, the so-called white man, that goes to a land that does not belong to him
Yeah.
and tries out his new gadgets and gadgets. You know?
Can I, just a quick, what do you call it? Yeah, quick testimony. When I was a younger man, we went to the Mount Rushmore. And it was me and a bunch of Gadites. And they were putting up the not the statue, but the stone portion. They were trying to make a crazy horse one that matched the Mount Rushmore with the heads on it. And they were using a laser to shoot off, and what do they call that with the rocks? When they like chipping away the rocks? Excavate. They were using a laser to excavate and shape out the image they wanted. Now you can find zero information on it. I even have one of the rocks from that they shot off because they were handing them out. Hey, this is, take that's going to be a part of the crazy horse monument. Da 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 da. So I took a rock. They showed the laser. Now they deny that ever happened. There's no evidence that they did it unless you were there during that time and seen what they were working on. It's erased from history. So that just like the lasers you were talking about they was using down there in Panama, we know they had them because, hey, brothers seen them around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And you have people giving testimonies of what they seen happen to individuals that's out there dying in them streets.
Yeah.
Evaporating, man.
Yeah.
Which is turning to dust.
In a vehicle. Just real quick, I want you to read that in Hebrews.
This is Hebrews chapter 4, and we're going to read verse 9. It says, there remaineth therefore a rest to the people of the Heavenly Father.
Right. There remains a rest to the people of the Heavenly Father. Now, in that movie, Wakanda Forever, you see how, the dude Namor, that was the king or the god over the Northern Kingdom. He just wanted his people to be left alone and live in peace. And then with them Wakandites,
Nah, it's all good.
Wakandians or whatever you want to call them.
I'm wondering
the
for
niggas,
personal.
they wanted pretty much the United Nations. What was that? United Nations. That was they went to that United Nations Council. And the chick, the queen at the time, was pretty much saying that you had the French military that had went into Wakanda to try to steal their vibranium, which is the material or the metal that pretty much gives them the technological advancements that they're able to come up with. They're pretty much their mineral resource. And so in that council, she even brought out the fucking French soldiers
you see how they try to spin that shit.
Hey, put them right there naked in their face, man. Not naked, butt naked, but where they was disarmed, they didn't have a shirt on, they didn't have nothing, like, and laid them right there, like where that person can see. These are your fucking people. These are your slaves. They speak French. They don't speak another language, right? They speak French, man. They're broken down already. So these are your people. You recognize them. You recognize that you sent them out.
Right.
You know.
We know your modus operandi.
She bowed her head. As soon as she bought her, she was like,
And I knew you were gonna lie. So here you go.
Here you go.
In that council they had the damn Edomite French bitch that was representing France in the United Nations, or I forget if it was the United Nations or the UN. She flat out lying, saying that the niggas was trying to use vibranium to pretty much be on some weapons of mass destruction shit, and y'all shouldn't have the exclusive rights to this. You know what I'm saying? But then when the Queen of Wakanda or whatever brought the Edomites that got caught red-handed, the soldiers bound up and had them kneel and stuff, there was nothing Esau could say. They was caught red-handed. So that's what the Lord is doing. We're using this movie. That movie is a figment of a devil's imagination. But it just goes, hey, they got the saying that art imitates life. So movies is a form of art in which the elite use to send messages to one another. So that's literally what's going on in the world today. Take Ukraine and Russia for instance. That missile that hit in Poland, first thing they said was, it was a Russian missile. And then they had to backpedal and say it was a Russian-made missile. Then they had to backpedal and say it was a Ukrainian Russian-made missile. Then they had to say, it was a missile from Ukraine that possibly hit Poland. Then they was like, it was a Ukrainian missile that hit Poland. So, Esau got to constantly fucking change the narrative to fit, his agenda. But
that's what happens when you lie. You constantly got to tweak that lie, man.
Right.
Because the truth and reality is always going to be questioning that lie. It's always going to be poking holes at it. So you constantly got to breach those gaps.
And you said that woman, when she said, you shouldn't have exclusive rights to it, they were like, hey, we know, we got exclusive rights to this and we've never done anything outside of the ordinary with it.
Right.
But we know exactly what you motherfuckers would do with it, so hell no, we ain't giving none of this shit.
Cut them to that corner, man.
Hey, somebody grab that in the pocket.
And she said it wasn't the actual material that she didn't trust. She didn't trust you with the material.
Yeah.
777. Hey, somebody get that in the pocket. Look for that Ashiar. Give not that which is profitable unto a strange nation.
Yeah.
Nah, strange nation.
What was it? Ezekiel. I lost it. So like I've been flipping between.
Hold on, speak real quick.
Hey, yeah, man. Hey, you can't trust these other nations with certain things. That's just like you can't trust the heathen with the truth. Right. Only thing they're gonna do is pervert it, man. Look at what Esau Edom has done, knowing how the nation of Israel was operating. They've completely taken over our whole identity, knowing how we was operating, man. You can't give that which is lawful unto those that are unworthy of it, man. All right? It's just like if we talking about superheroes, Thor got a hammer. That hammer only responds to people that are worthy. If you ain't worthy, you can't pick up that hammer, man. I don't care how strong you are, you can't pick it up. That's how this truth is, man. That's how the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai is. All right? If you ain't actually worthy to handle those names ain't about to stick with you, man. They ain't about to subside with you, which makes it worse on the individuals that know those names, is able to speak and say those names, man, and still go and do some wayward shit. That makes it worse on them because they was able to actually handle the name of the Lord and they done corrupt with it, man. You said it was 16 for 37. This is Ezekiel chapter 37 verse 16. It says, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and the children of Israel.
Right, Judah and the children of Israel. Judah being the southern kingdom, so-called Negro tribes, Negroes, West Indians, and Haitians. All right, and it said in the children of Israel.
Yeah, it says, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick, write upon it, for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions.
Right, the children of Israel being the northern kingdom, the so-called Latino tribes, the so-called Native American tribes, the so-called Seminole Indian tribes. All right, the Lord said, take a stick and pretty much, I'm gonna tell you what to do pertaining to these two kingdoms.
Yeah.
All right, in that movie, Wakanda Forever, showcase the difference between the two kingdoms and how they unify. And that's what the Lord is doing with the Israelites, man. You know, all this information dealing with so-called anti-Semitics,
Anti-Semitics.
all that is doing nothing more than shining a light on the Israelites. And by default, if you shine a light on the Israelites, you're gonna find out that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives are the same people, our brethren.
You know, what's interesting on that point is that, you know, they do all this anti-Semitic shit, but Yahushua stated that they cannot not do anything against the truth but for it, man.
Yeah.
It's bringing more and more Israelites to, they got to research why it is that Kanye West and Kyrie Irving and all these other individuals is getting hemmed up for speaking this anti-Semitic shit, man.
Yeah.
You know, even though they're doing all these campaigns to try to stop our videos from going out on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? YouTube got a big, man, they're working hard to try to remove us from YouTube, man.
Yeah.
You know, and all these other platforms as well. But the truth's gonna go out, man. The Heavenly Father runs this operation, okay?
Right.
It says, moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph and for the stick of Ephraim and for all those, the house of Israel, his companions.
Yep.
And join them one to another into one stick. They shall become one in thine hand. And then the children of thy people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou not show us what thou meanest by these?
Right. So there was a commandment to have this sign that we have here. Now through prophecy, we understand who belongs on what stick. You know, the stick pertaining to Judah and the stick pertaining to Ephraim, you know, the children of Israel. And you know, we have it here today.
Yep.
All right, but it's a commandment for us to have this the sign here. Go ahead. But hey, you got people that come up and ask, hey, what is this?
What is this?
What is this? They look at the
What are
sign
you
and,
guys
you know,
doing?
and sometimes they don't understand exactly. They see our ancient biblical names, and then they see these proverbs and bywords,
Yeah.
and they kind of get lost. And that's when we explain, oh, it means this. This is what the Lord called us, and this is what the slave master called us when we got conquered.
It says, say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel his fellows, and I will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand.
Right. So according to the scriptures, according to the Heavenly Father, hey, we're one. We're one nation. We're 12 brethren that make one nation.
We're all together the apple of the Heavenly Father's eye, man.
Exactly.
All right, not one over the other. Although there is rank and file, man. The Heavenly Father deals with order, right? You know what I'm saying? There is rank and file, but we're all one nation all together, man. It's the same amount saved from the tribe of Judah that there is from the tribe of Issachar, man.
Hey, we're one nation under God.
Indivisible.
With liberty and justice.
With liberty and justice for all for the nation of Israel, that is.
Yeah,
all right?
All of that world of Israel.
All of
that cosmos.
liberty and justice of all for the nation of Israel, man. That's
Liberty
it.
and justice for the cosmos.
Yeah. It says. It says.
They knew who they were stealing that from.
Yeah. They but
stole
that's
that from the Shema.
they do that in all of their Hollywood productions, man. There's no entertainment that comes out without, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of the truth within it, because if they come out with something that's just straight up wicked, people will recognize that like this is garbage. This don't hold no value, you know.
Hey, because people, as wicked as people is, man, there's an inkling of people knowing wrong from right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people naturally want to root for the good guy, and a lot of times the good guy is the underdog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The villain is an asshole, arrogant, fucking Jeffrey Dahmer type nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just dirty, just
Somewhat
fucking evil weirdo, man.
Yeah.
You know, most people don't root for that unless you're a fucking bugged out ass Edomite with a duck growing I'm about to sidetrack
Snail venom.
Snail venom.
Cone snail venom.
Yeah, a cone snail venom duck having ass Edomite. Alright. You know, it's like that's a side tangent because we watched something earlier dealing with Esau with the jabby jab. They took what was it called? Cone snails from the bottom of the ocean, which the average person has never in their life gone that far down into the
I don't
ocean.
even know what the fuck a cone snail look
Right.
like, bro.
And they took the venom from these cone snails and put it in the jabby jab, the juice. And now people that took that juice, a lot of them is growing ducks, which is like a reservoir to hold fucking poison. You know what I'm saying? So
Reservoir for a liquidy substance.
Yeah.
Hey, that's gonna fuck your body up, man.
Yep.
Your body's already compassed with everything it needs. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't need extra fucking glands for shit, man.
Yeah.
It's slowly poisoning you.
And
Exactly. It's gonna be a cancer.
They giving
it's gonna
you
be a cancer to you, you know?
they're giving you a new appendix. You know? Go ahead.
Which the appendix serves a purpose, just Esau Edom don't know what it is.
Well, it serves
It's
the
your
purpose
first
of,
line of defense.
yeah,
It
it
takes all
stores.
the bacteria, and when you get sick, it releases that bacteria to fight off the infection,
Yeah.
or the germs that your body doesn't recognize.
Yeah, it stores good bacteria, so that way when you get sick, it releases that good bacteria to help you recover faster.
It's funny, we always want to know what the hell it did,
Yeah.
and we found out later on, it's like, man, what the fuck does it even do?
They revealed that in that documentary we watched, You Are Amalek, that you can find on BitChute. They revealed in that bacteria breaks down poisons. That's their function. That's what they do.
The good bacteria.
The bacteria in general, it breaks down poison. That's what it does. You know what I'm saying? It eats poison. That's how that fucking germ operates, man. You know what I'm saying? So bacteria is always breaking down poison. Now there's certain bacteria that is going to be more harmful to us as humans than it is to the rest of nature. But bacteria, that's what it does. It breaks down poisons. So the bacteria in your body breaks down the poison that comes within the food, within the air, within the water, you know what I'm saying, within just fucking, you know what I'm saying, living life. The bacteria that you will encounter, or I'm sorry, the poisons that you will encounter, the bacteria that's in your body breaks that down, you know? So having a gland that will store certain types of bacteria, knowing that your body needs a defense towards this and that makes sense, man. That sounds like a well thought out plan versus just some cosmic dust that floated out and came together and somehow made this, you know? Cosmic
That formed everything we see.
Right. Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 20, it says, and the sticks whereon thou writest shall be in thine hand before their eyes.
Right, that's why we have the sign out here when we come out to preach, so it can be before our people's eyes. And you know, a lot of times that's like it's an attractor. You know, it attracts Jake to be curious, and then you know they get edified off of that, whether it's for their salvation or destruction.
Yep.
You know, yeah. What was you on? Was that
John,
Yeah, that's it.
John 7 and this is Baruch.
13 and 40.
It's Baruch 4 and 3. It says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right. So, hey, like in that movie, Wakanda Forever, they wasn't about to give that vibranium to the damn devils,
Hell no.
to the crackers.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Because they already know what the deal gonna be. They're gonna fucking use it. Hey, all wet when she was thinking about the possibility of having that vibranium?
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah, yes, she did. Yes,
What was she, the leader of the CIA or some shit? FBI. Yeah, it's one of them alphabet groups. She was like in charge of that shit. But she was like, woo.
CIA.
She was all happy about what they would be, if America was the only ones that have
if America,
that vibranium.
Yeah.
She was like, woo.
She was like,
happy
I
as shit.
dream about it. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit, man.
Crazy, man.
You know? Because that's it shows Esau Edom. It shows that Esau Edom is a greedy, covetous nation, man. You know?
Was that it, Ashion?
Yeah.
Read it.
Okay, this is Baruch 4 and 3. It says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Right. Hey, and over the course of history, Israel has constantly did that, given what's profitable for us to the heathen. Case in point, look at the Maccabees.
Yeah.
They had Edomites fighting in the military with them. Edomites that was actually keeping the customs and the laws that were given to us via Moses. You had Edomites that was keeping, our customs and actually fighting alongside with Israelites in the military against other Edomites. All right, so that's a form of giving them something profitable, which it don't belong to them. And just throughout the course of history, you've always had that happen. And then what happened? It backfires because somebody hold Ecclesiastes 10 and 8. Or never trust thy enemy.
Like how iron rusted, so does his wickedness. Yep.
Did I say Ecclesiastes? I thought I said Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes. You good, bro?
Yeah, grab that.
Ecclesiasticus.
12 and 10.
Never trust your enemy.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, bro.
This is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, Sirach in the Apocrypha, chapter 12, verse 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Right, so you get call yourself trusting Esau, he come crouching and this, that, and the third, and really show some type of sympathy and remorse and empathy.
It's all that.
Right, it's all cap. It's all a bunch of a crock of bullshit. A big pot of hot bullshit.
What did it say about our enemy Esau Edom? It says war is in his heart, man.
Yep.
He comes peaceful, but war is really in his heart, man. You cannot trust Esau Edom, and you can't trust the other heathen that's underneath them either, man. Because they're constantly going to be looking for a way to bring you further down than what you are, man.
It's iron rusted.
Yep. Hey, let me read on. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right, they always show you that in these movies, man. He humbles himself, he goes crouching, he plays the innocent, frail victim role, the weak role.
Yeah. I need help. I'm the victim.
Yeah, that's the to get your guard to allow you to get your guard down. Hey, when you watch these movies,
is that not what the rats did to the whole world?
Yeah.
Hey, we're the victims.
Yeah.
6 million of us just got killed.
Yeah.
Help, we need help. We need aid.
Look what all these nations keep doing to us.
Right.
After you provoked them
Wow.
and slaughtered your children and shit,
Right.
they come get you and you're like, look what they did.
Look at how they've done us. It's like
them rats in New York and New Jersey's getting hit with with a pedophile ring, man.
Man,
They're taking all these rabbis to prison.
That was powerful. That was what you posted earlier. That was powerful, bro.
I just an article just came out too about the rabbis getting arrested for pedophile stuff.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's all in the book that they hold near and dear to themselves, man. The taboos, man. Hey, man, it says some of the most detestable shit in that thing, man. It allows them to do the most heinous crimes to children, man. That they can pop a little fucking girl as long as she's 3 years or older.
3 years in 1 day.
3 years in 1 day. It said 3 years is acceptable, but more acceptable is 3 years in 1 day.
It said expressly 3 years in 1 day. 3 years old, and then it said
Especially 3 in 1 day.
Yeah.
So come on, man. How does that look, man? Here you are, a grown-ass man, and you see a child just now being able to talk and walk. And you're sexually aroused by that. That don't make no fucking sense,
Yeah,
man.
that's disgusting.
No
man.
titties, no ass, no mind to think for itself,
Don't
nothing.
know colors and numbers and fucking letters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't know which way is left or right. Don't know how to tie their own shoes.
Can't really fucking eat properly.
Yeah, can't even eat actually solid foods yet.
They
They're
can't
still
clean-
eating fucking bananas and yogurt and pudding and shit.
They can't clean themselves.
You know?
They
Still
don't
wearing
clean
diapers.
themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they take little baths and shit, playing in a little bubble bath, playing with the duck. You know what I'm saying? They ain't actually bathing themselves yet, man.
And you want to get in the tub and play hide the snake.
Until they're 9 years old, it says. You can only do it until they're
Yeah, up until they're 9. Up until they're 9, which is right before a woman starts into her maturing age.
Yeah,
Man.
Hey,
before
but
she get that flower.
Yeah.
the thing is, you got Israelites that'll accuse Great Millstone of doing shit like that. Meanwhile, the people that's in an uproar about Kyrie Irving and Kanye West, them motherfuckers is actually doing this shit.
They practice that
Right,
shit, man.
and you motherfuckers ain't got shit to say about it. You know, you'll give them a pass because they write your checks, but the men of the Lord, you want to condemn them and try and associate them with that. And the Lord see all that shit, He gonna get you motherfuckers, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Those unrighteous decrees, man.
Yeah,
Because here it is.
that's bearing false witness.
Yeah. Here it is. A Jake. We messing with a female that's he's barely a year older than her, probably like 8 months, and he'll get arrested for that shit. Statutory rape, man. But yeah, you're popping a little 3-year-old, and ain't nothing happened to you. And the whole congregation know about it, and ain't nobody saying shit.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
They've been together. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, meanwhile, the whole congregation sitting there watching this rabbi suck and eat this little fucking little
Foreskin.
little foreskin, man.
Yeah, he killing them. And give them sexually transmitted diseases.
Yeah, they said syphilis is on an all-time high between the Jewish community because the fucking rabbis is giving the little kids syphilis when they're eating the foreskin off.
But I thought the holy nation, when they got into the land, that they wouldn't suffer disease.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
oh. But you didn't read that in the Bible, did you?
Hey, what's that? That proves that this ain't the kingdom of heaven, man.
That's and
You know,
hell no, it ain't, man.
And those ain't the people of the Lord, because when the Israelites go back to the kingdom, first of all, we're gonna have new bodies, man.
That's right.
We're gonna have
Immortal.
indestructible bodies that are not subject to disease, subject to illness, subject to plague. All right.
Wait.
But yeah, continue with that.
It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right. Beware of them.
Wait. And thou shalt be unto him as though thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
Right. So just like you got a looking glass, a mirror. You know what I'm saying?
Magnifying glass.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Something that can look, because a mirror is just gonna reflect what you're looking at.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact,
you know,
read that in the GNT.
Wait, gotta pull it up.
You know, but yeah, like if you closely examine Esau, Edom, the same bullshit that he was doing back in the days, he's doing now. All right, it's nothing new under the sun. The same disease warfare that Esau came over here. Hey, it displayed that in that movie Wakanda Forever. It said it was like the year was like 1571,
and you had the Spaniards that had came over to the Americas and down there in Mexico, and the dude Namor, he said that, you know, the Spaniards have plagued his people with smallpox. And that's literally what Esau did
that's true.
to the tribes over here in the Americas. Yeah, well, to all the, you know, the Northern Kingdom that was over here. He literally infected them with smallpox. So that disease warfare that he brought back then in the 1500s, hey, what do they give you now? They give you the jump shot, the juicy juice.
To get
You
your
know?
cow.
That's a good sample.
They give you that water bomb.
The water bomb. Hey, those water bombs is fucking shit up. They give you that. They give you that water bomb. Yeah.
That water is blood, though. You want that in the GNT? All right, this is Sirach 12 and 11. Watch out and be on guard against him. Even if he acts ever so humble.
Woo.
He is like a metal mirror.
Beware of the beast man.
Beware the beast man.
Hey, he tried. You see that super humble looking at him?
Yeah. Hey, they all do that.
Hugging his boogie board. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look all
Hey.
innocent.
You see these people as they pass by?
Trying to look pious.
Yeah.
They pass by, they give that little smile, the little smile with the little nod. You know what I'm saying? They're all that, but inside their head, they got all kind of.
Niggers.
If we can actually read their minds, bro, we would be appalled. You know what I'm saying?
We can't read their minds. We know
we'll be
exactly
up
what
in-
they're thinking.
We would be up in arms. You know what I'm saying? Like, you devils. You know?
He is like a metal mirror that rusts away
A metal mirror. So it was a mirror.
if you don't keep it polished.
Yeah, a metal mirror. Because the reason why I said that is because, you know, the old school mirrors. Think about like the 1700s.
Jailhouse.
Well, yeah.
It's
Like
not
that.
metal mirrors right now.
Yeah. That's true. True
They
that.
decay and certain ones.
They start rusting and shit.
Yeah.
They start rusting and shit.
But you know the old school, like if you look at an old movie from like the 1700s, a mirror from like the 1700s that constantly gets passed down throughout generations, it has those spots in it.
Yeah,
Them
yeah.
little black spots.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Where you can see your reflection, but it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Hey, it's like it.
No, you good.
I was wrong. You know?
Keep going, bro. With that,
I got free. I got free.
Well, actually, that's all good. We'll finish this
Yeah.
place.
It says this is back in Sirach chapter 12 verse 11 in the Apocrypha. All right, it says and it shall be unto him as though thou hast looked through a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
Yeah. So through the spirit, we're looking at Esau, and it's like, nigga, the same shit you was doing back then, you doing now, man. You still the same old devil.
Same
We don't care.
OG.
It don't matter that you got children with a black woman.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Make your spirit is black.
You still
Right.
racist. So
That don't matter.
you was popping black women, Israelite women, you know, northern and southern, when we was in physical captivity.
Yeah, and then you was casting your own fucking seed into
Into
slavery.
Yeah, you idiot.
That's how much of a
George
racist you are.
Washington.
Your
And
own
Thomas
seed with this
Jefferson.
woman that you popped forcefully, had a child by you, then you put that very child in slavery. That's how much you hate.
You know why? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
No, go finish.
Nah, that's how much you hate. You hate niggas, man. That's how much you hate Israel, man.
And they did that because the white bitch
Ain't
is
attractive.
jealous and mad that her slave master husband had a child with a fucking slave.
Yeah.
Get that kid out! Get him out of my
That kid ain't gonna be raised with my
Yeah,
kids.
exactly.
Hey, how was Sarah?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Hey,
I was just about to say that.
Sarah was like, nah, man. After she had her kid, she was like, nah, you gotta get that. You gotta get
that
that.
motherfucker the
Him
fuck out
and his mother gotta go.
And Sarah
But
was-
she didn't get pissed off until he did that fuck shit.
making fun of Jake.
Yeah. He did that fuck shit. She was like, hell no, not my baby.
not-
You ain't talking about my baby.
Hey,
Hey, hit you with that mace.
Yeah.
somebody hold my hand. Hey, so like, I was,
Inside joke, inside joke.
Hit you like literally hit you with that mace.
He with that
Say
baby.
it again.
Say it again.
That baby
ugly.
Bow, bow.
Yeah, with the double take. She must be watching the tutorial.
Yeah.
Cause she did it in 2 motions.
here go my jacket, bro. Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. It doesn't matter.
How much they hate us?
Oh, no. Nah,
Sarah. Oh, wife, Haggai and Sarah.
Nah. It was something. It was something else. It's gone. Let's continue going. Cause that was I read all of it. No. Hold up. It says, set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit by thy right hand.
Stand up in thy place. Hey, what was Haman trying to do with the Medes? I mean, excuse me, the Persians. You had Haman, which was a Amalekite, a small hat.
Yep.
That was trying to get in good with the Persians.
No, he wasn't good. He was in a hard status.
Yeah,
he was like
number
third in command.
Number two or three
in command. Yeah, he was up there.
So like, I just remembered it. So the slave master, their best friend would be the fucking their top
burner,
top fucking house slave, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You look at when you watch Django Unchained, you look at Stephen. That was his right hand man.
That was his guy right there.
He was above the fucking the taskmaster.
Yeah, he was.
He would boss around those white dudes that was right there, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like them having my best friend is black, that type of shit. That don't hold no fucking weight, man. That doesn't mean that you're not a fucking racist piece of shit just because you hold some black dude. But they're holding them to them as I own this, and I own the nigger.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm included because 3 of my friends are black.
Yeah, because I got 3 niggers that follow my command. So
exactly. That's why they're his friends.
Because they ain't gonna ever allow a so-called black man to be over them. You know what I'm saying?
And they have fun.
Out of our friend, the head of our group, it's a black man. I'm just the white guy that's there. You find an individual like that, it's only one, and most likely they're a fucking Jake, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's like it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna have no Stone Cold Edomite following after Negroes, Latinos, Native, or Seminole Indians, man.
Not no woo!
Yeah, not no
yeah,
woo.
brother!
Yeah, brother! Not one of them motherfuckers, nah.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be following after no Negro.
Nah, no yeehaw, motherfucker, nah.
Only reason you can be following Negroes is to pop in the back of the head.
That's it.
Wow!
That's it.
That's the only reason he'll be following behind your ass.
Hey, let's go camping.
Hey, you lead the way, man. You lead the way.
Where's Esau, but where's the food? You are the food. Bow! Right in the back of the head. They eat your ass.
Happy Thanksgiving, family.
They do that every second Sunday of November and shit, you know?
Yep. The annual purge.
Hey, get out.
Yep.
They go scouting. They go scouting for somebody, you know, or Denver sluts. You go scouting for somebody to bring, you know? Yeah, man. It says, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
Right. Hey, you got the account of Haman that we mentioned, and he was seeking to take the king's seat. You know, kissing the Persian's ass, and you know, because he had everybody, all the subjects in that kingdom, they was kissing Haman's ass, man.
They was scared of that nigga, man.
Yeah, but guess what?
He was dangerous as fuck.
You had Mordecai that wasn't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mordecai wasn't kissing no ass, man. And what that do, that pissed off Amalek. Hey, what's going on now? You got certain Jakes, Israelites, that's not kissing Amalek's ass. And what's that doing? It's making them fear. It's making them extremely angry, man.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, and thou at the last remember my words and be pricked therewith.
Right. So, hey, you trust your enemy, man.
Trust him if you want to.
You literally gonna get pricked with a damn RFID chip or that jump shot, and be in a continual state of getting hyphy. In a wheelchair.
going dumb, you know, from that damn Tourette's. You
Yeah,
got,
yeah.
You gonna be doing your hand like this while you spinning
Hey,
donuts in that
Hey,
wheelchair?
hey,
Your head like this. Or you gonna do that death spiral?
hey. Put your arm up and some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, we gonna call that shit the death spiral.
Hey, so I guess.
360 of death.
Got that death tornado.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a good point right here. Reading on, it
Walk your
says,
ass in traffic and get smacked.
who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any as such come nigh to wild beasts?
Hey, who's going? Hey, all those people who took the jab, family members included. We don't. The prophets, the apostles and elders, which is the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushai,
Yep.
before they even came out with a jump shot, Apostle Tahar was saying they gonna come out with some type of vaccine and don't take it. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it. And then, you know, the men of Great Millstone, that's all. Hey, while they was talking about, you know, we got this, it's going through trials and we're gonna have to speed it up and all this, we constantly was like, look, do not take that shot. You don't know what's in it, it's gonna fuck you up, so on and so forth. And we constantly was embedding that into the ears of our people. All right, now you got some that actually took it. Like I said, family members that is stupid and took the shit. But guess what? Who's gonna pity you? We don't pity you. We don't.
Your son died last night.
Yeah. So and so
He had
died.
complications.
You know,
from the vaccine.
yeah. What the fuck you calling me for? I told you not to take that shit, man. You know.
He had
go
a
ahead.
date with Maxine Waters. Now he got the heel.
Yeah.
This is Psalm 55 in verse 20, or verse 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart.
Right. Hey, the words of Esau's mouth is always smooth, man. He's very articulate. You know, Esau know how to put some words together to rock your ass to sleep, man. You know, I had to deal with some bullshit with Esau. I had to, you know, go in front of some Edomites and sit down and chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with a certain situation, I ain't gonna get too much into because it really ain't nobody's business. But you know, brothers know it ain't nothing crazy, no serious shit like that. But like I noticed that Esau, they'll use them words, and if you're stupid, you'll really think that this motherfucker gives a fuck about you.
Yeah.
Oh, they're looking out for me. They got my best interests at heart. No, they don't.
Never.
They're opportunists, man. And the way they present and get over with a 777 with a lot of those opportunities that they take advantage of our people with is through those fucking words, man.
Yeah. It's called double speak.
Yeah, double
Okay?
speak.
Because all these elaborate words they're using, they sound good. They sound like they're on point, but the meaning behind them is fucking devious, man.
Yep.
It's very devious and demented. The meaning of what they're saying truly is, but it sounds pristine.
That's why they use them Greek and Latin words, man.
Exactly.
Them big ass words that start with an X and end with a Z. You know, all them weirdo words. You know, they got a word that start X, Y, and a Z. You know what I'm saying? Like the first three is an X, Y, Z. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know?
weird.
That Greek shit.
And that's why the scriptures say is that we don't teach with the wisdom of this world, man. Our words are not with elaborate and eloquent. How you say that shit?
Yeah.
Eloquent. I was saying them both backwards. Hold on, let me finish this real quick. This is Psalm 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. In case in point, man, that's the easiest example we can show you is what they did to the Native Americans, man. I forget how many trees was it?
Too many to count.
Thousands of treaties that they didn't honor not one tree that they had with the Native Americans did they honor, man. Yep. And that's what further shows you that the buttery ass words, but the real true intent of their heart was war, man.
Yep.
Because the first thing they did after they made a pact with Gad was what? Give him smallpox and the blankets, man.
Yeah.
Okay, brought disease warfare upon them, man. What did they do to Montezuma, man? They killed off 70% of the Mexicans, man.
Yep.
Montezuma and the Aztecs with disease warfare, man. They killed 70% of them with disease warfare. Yeah.
Or Hebrew, just like Quetzalcoatl. That Taza,
yeah.
they use that Taza a lot.
Hey, just real quick, this is 2 Corinthians 3:12. Seeing then that we have such hope, we use great plainness of speech.
Yeah, man. That's simple right there. Hey, we use plainness of speech. Okay? Because the simplicity that's in Yahweh Shai, man. We don't need to use these elaborate ass, big ass words. The simpler you are, the easier this message is to receive. And hey, that's what we need, man. We need all of Israel to get it, man, so we get the fuck out of here, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Write it plain upon tables.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of our people ain't, you got a lot of so-called families, they put it in the movies. Oh, I'm the first generation to go to college. Like it. Hey, but yeah, you'll see in these movies where Jake is all proud because they're the first one in the generations of their families to go to college and shit, showing you that, in a lot of those movies, the parents, Jake will get a scholarship to go to college, and he'll read it, and the parents really don't understand the vocabulary and all that, so he got to read it. Or certain movies that show the Northern Kingdom that are immigrants, so-called immigrants that come here, they had a young daughter or a young son reading the paperwork that come in the mail because they don't understand English. Yeah. They can't read English to the point to where they might fuck around and pull up a whole floor when they was only supposed to pull up the bathroom floor. Inside joke. You know what I'm saying? So, so, hey, 1 Corinthians 2:1, it says, and I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency of speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of the Most High. For I determined not to know anything among you, save Yahweh Shai Mashiach and him crucified.
Yeah, we're not coming to the people like, hey, man, you know about the Torah, the Tanakh? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're like, what the hell is that? Hey, you know about the canticles? You use all these big elaborate words like they use these seminary schools. You know about Jake will be like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? You know about the 52 books? Yeah, that been the first 5 books of Moses, man. How simple is that?
Right.
You said that to Jake be like, oh yeah, I know you're talking about Genesis, Exodus, Deuteronomy, Numbers. Start, okay, I got you. You start talking about some Torah or some Tanakh, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
You're speaking over their head.
Exactly.
For no reason.
And like I said, it says in verse 2, it says, I determined not to know anything among you, save Yahweh Shai Mashiach and him crucified. So the most important thing is, do you know about Yahweh Shai and how he was crucified for the nation of Israel? Starting with the elect. That's the most important thing. Not like IUIC, and it was 888 on that card too. Not IUIC, the law. Keep the law, brother. Because most of us, prior to coming into the truth, man, we had no idea about everything that was in the law.
No.
We knew basic things. You ain't supposed to lie. You ain't supposed to kill, steal, or murder, should I say? Covet. Commit adultery, shit like that. But we ain't know nothing about fringes and water blue, and not working on the Sabbath day, and dietary laws. All right. 1 Corinthians 2 and verse 3. And I was with you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom.
He said, I was with you in fear, and that's becoming all things to all men. You know, you gotta meet them on their level, man, so that you can be persuasive to them, man. Because if you're not talking to them in manners in which they understand, it's gonna go right above their head, and they're gonna look at you like you're dumb.
And yeah, hey, like when Apostle Ramlov came out here, he was very, very meek.
Very meek.
You could see the zeal and the fear of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua upon that apostle.
Yeah.
That apostle, that elder.
Yeah.
You know? So that was a great example for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To righteously mimic, for lack of a better word. You know what I'm saying? So that showed us, you know, and brothers, we maneuvered like that. You know what I'm saying? But that was a confirmation, like, yeah, okay, we in the right spirit. You know what I'm saying? Those of us that remain, that is. 1 Corinthians 2 and 4, and Lord willing, we do remain until the end. Verse 4, it says, "In my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of man's wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit and of power, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of the Most High. Howbeit, we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of the Most High in a mystery, even a hidden wisdom, which the Most High ordained before the world unto our glory." There's more to it, but that's pretty much the point.
And thinking about that too, if you had used all these elaborate words, it would woo the people, but they'd be following you in vain. Because they wouldn't understand who you lead them to, where you're leading them to, what it's all about. Because you gave them all this woo-ha, da-da, all this fancy shit, and they're just like, oh yeah. And then when they get there, they're like, what the fuck y'all be doing? Like, oh, this we told you the whole time.
Case in point, these politicians, man.
Yep.
You motherfuckers followed Obama. What did he fulfill anything he said he was gonna fulfill? No, he just hit you with a lot of elaborate ass words, some smooth ass speech, and you motherfuckers ate it up. And what he did exactly what he said he wasn't gonna do. Same thing with Trump. Same thing with Sleepy Joe. Same thing with every fucking president that's been in office, man. Yep. They woo you with these big ass words about what they gonna do and all this and all that, and then they don't do it.
Hey, just like the so-called black unconscious community, the debates they have, they woo you with the words, and Jake is even be caught up in that, like Cesariak from ISUBK be caught up in that. They go to them debates, they debate, and Jake think because they can remember these big ass elaborate words, which woos a lot of people, but at the end, you ain't learned nothing. You ain't learned nothing about the salvation that's coming through Yahweh's right hand, which is Yahweh's side. Okay. Who was holding the scriptures?
I was going to finish that GNT.
Yeah.
And every one of those treaties, this brother was brought out and talked about. Every one of them treaties ended with, as long as the grass grows and the water flows. And they didn't uphold none of that, because the grass is still growing and the water's still flowing, whether it's full of opioids or not.
But Esau's so much the devil.
Yeah.
He'll have a amendment in them treaties with fine print where you got to use a magnifying glass to read it. Yeah. Talking about as long as the grass is not GMO and
the water filled with
the water's at a certain pH level, which you know, yeah, man, Esau's the devil.
Piece of shit. This is back in Sirach 12 and 12. Seat an enemy at your right hand, and the next thing you know, he'll be trying to get your own place of honor.
That's Esau.
Yeah. Put him next to you, and he will overthrow you. Then you will realize the truth of my words, and be stung with regret when you remember them.
Yep. Hey, and there's a lot of people that trust Esau, and then Esau throw your ass under the bus, and you fucking
sitting in the sunken place, hating yourself, man. You know?
Nobody feels sorry for the snake charmers or wild animal tamers who get bitten.
Yeah. Hey, that'd be like the highlight of niggas going to the zoo or to what's that, the carnival or circus. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, hey, if you got this damn, hey, what's the dude, the nigga that got killed by the stingray?
Crocodile.
Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin. Yeah, that dude. Don't nobody give a shit about him.
Except Australia.
Yeah, hey, you had they made a Halloween costume
Of that nigga?
Yeah,
Of his dress, the way he dresses and shit.
Yeah, they made a Halloween costume out of that shit.
Little,
one year.
What's that?
They had a
The
stingray. Yeah, with they had the shorts, the vest, and they had a stingray's fucking
tentacle through it.
Yeah, through
Damn,
the heart
the little tail
like
joint.
that.
Damn.
That's how they treat their heroes.
Yeah, man. So ain't nobody gonna pity.
Esau,
Hey,
boy.
if you know that Esau's the enemy, and you know, buddy, like these niggas in the industry,
Yeah.
that get fucked over by Esau in the end. Hey, man. Well, you know, side tangent. I remember coming into the truth early on. That's when a lot of the videos used to come out on how satanic the music industry was.
Yeah.
Back in 2010.
Yep, 11, 9.
You
so
know,
on and so forth.
and everybody was off that shit. You know, Beyonce, Rihanna, Jay-Z, so on and so forth, blood sacrifices and all that. That knowledge.
Weird shit in videos. It's like, why is this video even depicting this weird
It's got
shit?
nothing to do with the song.
Yeah, the song
whatsoever.
is talking about, you know, being in the club and you know, talking to a female, and then you guys is in a fucking polka dot ass house with checkerboards all everywhere, and you got goats and shit running through the house and some weird shit. Like, what the fuck is this?
Bitches with devil horns and all kind of shit.
Blood weird shit.
Blood bath, like blood pouring
All
from
kind
the
of weird
ceiling all
shit.
over you and shit.
Yeah,
type
Katy
shit.
Perry, who is actually doing spirit cooking right in the video for you. Lady Gaga does actual seances on the stage when she's at the performing of the concerts. Then you have the pentagram and then all that weird shit, candles lit and shit. That's a real deal seance. At the fucking music awards,
Bonnet Bandit.
man. Dude, what's that?
A Bonnet Bandit.
Bandit.
Hey, he looked up too when I said that shit.
Me?
Hey, but so with the knowledge of all that being fresh back in like 2010, 2009, 2008, all that, you would think that Jake would be like, man, fuck that. I ain't dealing with the music industry or the entertainment industry because you gotta sell your soul, you gotta get popped, or you gotta pop something or
kill somebody.
fucking animal or kill somebody. I ain't with that. But it seems like you have more niggas like standing in line begging to become a part of that world, man.
Yep.
Which is like it's mind-boggling, man.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling. So I said that to say now that we're thus far along in the end of this so-called white man society, and these niggas is getting the shit end of the stick, treated like the slaves they are by Esau Edom, after they don't rubbed elbows with him, kissed his ass, and jumped as high as they can, made him rich, and then he just throw you to the wolves, or throw you out there.
Yeah.
Hey, you ain't got nobody. Don't nobody pity your ass, man.
Ain't nobody gonna pity
Hey,
you.
but you know the funny thing about it is what would Jake say? He ain't did it to me.
Yeah.
Hey, you seen how they did Red Fox? You seen how they did the Black Bomber? What's his name? Joe Louis. Them niggas died broke, man. The Bronx Bomber. Yeah, they died fucking broke, man. And they made millions for Esau Edom, man. Millions. And they died fucking broke. Wesley Snipes. They fucked his ass up. You know, he's still trying to get his money back. Making all these low budget ass movies and shit, man.
I don't know if you brothers seen it. This brother T Wizzle done put it out earlier on the camp chat as far as how the so-called Negro community don't come together, man. They don't stick together. They always against each other. They always. That's why it's like it ain't happened to me. It ain't happened to me. So I'm gonna keep rocking with it because it ain't did me wrong. when, you know what I'm saying, everybody else is like, nah, it happened to one of us, it happened to all of us, man.
That's how Esau Edom gets down, man.
Yeah.
And that's why they avenged themselves sevenfold, man.
Ukraine was considered an enemy of the United States until Russia invaded, and now Ukraine needs all the support.
Man.
Up until then, though, Ukraine was considered dirty to the United States. They was considered corrupt to the government. You know what I'm saying? But once their out or their enemy, their adversary, Russia invaded, now it's we gotta send all this support to Ukraine. Push out to the media that Ukraine needs support and you know what I'm saying?
The enemy to my enemy is my friend.
Right.
I was about to say that too, you know. Let's get the scripture.
Verse 14, Sirach 12 and 14.
And this is a GNT.
GNT. And nobody will feel sorry for you if you run around with sinners and get involved in their wrongdoing.
Hey, and that industry is laden with sin.
Yep.
So don't nobody give a fuck about you entertainers that want to boo-hoo and cry once the small hats tell you that you ain't shit. You know? Nobody give a fuck.
Nobody feeling sorry for Kanye because he was holding ribs in one hand and french fries in the other for his Jewish master.
Yeah.
And now he's out there fucked. Ain't nobody feel sorry for your ass, nigga. You a stumbling block.
Yeah.
Verse 15. An enemy will stay with you for a while, but not when trouble comes.
Yeah, hey, look at all the so-called rats, the small hat, right? Imagine, you know how many small hats, you know how many small hats and other motherfuckers was supposedly cool with Kanye, and then when all the shit went down, they nowhere to be found. Even the motherfuckers on his own record label.
Yeah.
The motherfuckers who signed to him won't even stand up for him.
Hey, is that an enemy? When the trouble comes, the enemy ain't gonna be there. Meaning he was surrounded by nothing but enemies, man. He wasn't surrounded by nobody that actually cared about him, man.
He even said that he can't trust nobody. He don't trust nobody. Yes, it said in the days of affliction, you will find him there first, man. He be the first one in your face, like, yeah, I told you need to get your shit together, man.
Like Joke's friend.
Yeah, exactly.
How's that scripture go? A friend is found in the day of adversity.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that.
Friend was made for. Yeah, his friend was made for the day of adversity. Go ahead.
An enemy will stay with you for a while, but not when trouble comes. He will speak fine words while he plots how to trap you.
Yeah. When you in a troubled situation or adverse situation, your enemies ain't gonna be there to support you. You know they gonna leave you in the dust, man. You know.
He will pretend to share your. Oh wait, no. He will speak. Oh yeah. He will pretend to share your sorrows, but he will kill you if he gets a chance.
That's crazy.
He gonna kill you.
If trouble comes,
Your legs broken, you sliding down the shit like damn.
Let me help you.
He could jug you right in your back.
Just in your shit, man. Instead of just coming up to you straight up, being like with the phone. You know what I'm saying? He's going, nah, I'm gonna help you. That's the route you're gonna play. Let me help you.
Hey,
Look,
put your arm around my shoulder.
He gonna.
Why you got a knife in his hand? You put your arm, he right to the rib.
He gonna take off his personal canteen and hand it to you so you can drink some water and shit. You know what I'm saying? You drinking water, got your throat exposed, and that's where he gonna slit you.
Damn, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like when
fucking demons,
like
man.
on that movie Year One. You ever seen that?
I seen that.
When Cain slew Abel. And it
with
was
that
like,
rock?
Yeah, and he got up and he was still living and she was like, oh. And he went right back to it. Like,
oh, God, what did I do? Why you smashing the rock?
Yeah, old goofy ass shit, man.
Oh, shit, did it happen again? Oh, no.
He just went off on them. Fucking devils, man. Verse 17, if trouble comes your way, you will find him waiting.
Ooh.
Ready to trip you up while he pretends to help you.
He gonna be, bro, just putting more snares, trying to complicate the situation, man. the fire's burning and this nigga's pouring gas on it, man. You know what I'm saying? You think he coming with water, a bucket of water to try to help put the fire out? And he got all gasoline, just fueling to it, man.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, your mama. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why he's in the military.
Talking about
jabbed
some
up.
bullshit.
You jabbed, bitch.
His frequency tweaked right there. He was
Yeah.
getting hit with a 3-round burst real quick.
Yeah. You started, hey, they get that twitch in your neck.
His ducts started opening up.
He got a mild case of multiple sclerosis.
Oh shit.
His nerves was exposed.
A wee bit of Tourette's in there, you know, to yell it out.
That's what that jab. They were saying that in the video. That's what that jab does. Is it strips that protective coating, because your nerves need that protective coating in order for them to function right, because they got to be lubricated and all that. So
your nerves are like, say you got wires in a wall that don't have that protective coating on them.
Yep.
When they touch, they're gonna arc. They're gonna start fucking up everything else because they're not coated.
Not to mention those wires, the metal that's used inside of them are what's the word I'm looking for? Susceptible to electromagnetic pulse or electromagnetic period. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the way electricity actually flows and works with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
AC/DC.
this other wire that's going at it's pumping out a lot more energy. It's at a higher watt value. It's at a higher voltage value. All of that, it can overpower this smaller wire that's to where the component that one's tied into, it's gonna fuck that component up. It's handling a lot more.
It's gonna melt the whole fucking
It's gonna
thing.
smelt it. Exactly. So you need that insulation around those things and the shields around those things to keep that extra electric power out of it, man.
yeah, and they said that the jabs affect the nerves. So it destroys that coating to where that's why them people is doing all that. Like my grandfather, my mom's father,
Yeah.
he actually had multiple sclerosis and died from that. And he became a vegetable. You know, and you know, he used to work with chemicals in the military. So when he was in the chemical unit, when you fuck with those chemicals, inhaling those chemicals, all that shit fucks your not just your respiratory, but your neurological system. Because those metals latch on to your nerves and shit, and just pretty much eat away that protective coating, and you fuck around and shit start tweaking, and it shuts down all your fucking everything to where you're a vegetable.
And then you
die.
You don't have a GFI, which a GFI, what it does is when it's getting too much power, it'll shut down everything.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what your immune system is. And that fucking that jab, it kills your immune system. So it takes away your GFI. So once it starts short circuiting, there's nothing to stop it.
Yeah.
Now all your shit's melting together.
Yeah.
And you're done.
You become an internal smoothie.
Yeah.
Of the cranberry syrup. Verse 18, he will be a different person then, rubbing his hands, nodding his head,
Yeah.
and spreading rumors about you.
Just shut up your enemy, man. Hey, we see.
Lord got you, nigga.
Smithers.
Got you.
Yeah, hey.
You remember that? You remember,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he finally got you.
Yeah. And then the backfire on your ass. too.
Yeah, man.
Both of y'all niggas out there.
Both of y'all.
Oh, you saying?
We've seen an individual, actually we just witnessed a case of an individual that's sitting there secretly holding on to grudges and being an enemy, man.
Cut wires.
Yeah.
You too? Cut wires.
Yeah, just to be a fucking devil, man. Doing unnecessary shit to be a damn devil,
Yeah,
man.
and that act in itself proved that you ain't a friend, man.
Hey, especially since it's not the one you thought you was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You thought, oh no, I installed this one, that's the one. No, it was right here. See, he must have changed it around. Get the fuck out of here, man. Bro, we'll go into that off camera. Hey, the Most High exposes individuals, man. You can't fake the funk and the truth,
Can't do it.
right? You got a woman that you eating off of, Most High will go after he'll send them after the woman. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake the truth, bro. If the Most High don't want you, the Most High ain't gonna have you, man. That's the way it works.
You got somebody eating it.
Yeah, you gonna
you eating off.
You eating off and
somebody
she.
eating her.
Yeah. You know. Hey, you can't play around in this truth, man. You can't play around in this truth. This is a deadly serious thing, man. All right, brothers out there, this is a very deadly serious thing. You better be seriously minded stepping to the house of the Lord, man, or else you gonna find yourself in a terrible situation, man.
Hey, the Lord will get you where it hurt, man.
That gut check, boy. That pow, right in your shit. That take all your whole lungs. Just exhale all
Right in the
your.
solar plex. Take everything out of you. Where you can't even try to suck any of the air. It's just, you gotta wait for like 5 minutes.
Hey, like that.
Air ain't even going through your mind for you to think properly. You know what I'm saying?
Like that black bitch on Black Panther. When she turned around, just socked that thing and flew.
And it flew.
That's how the Lord.
No, like the boy got punched by Cousin Quado, but he sucked him right in the
It bust his armor and shit. Oh yeah.
You're gonna be sounding like that news reporter that was stomping them grapes and tried to be funny, tried to cheat. Yeah, your shit is shutting down.
Hey, the bitch told her to stop. She thought she was funny.
He thought you were getting a couple
Yeah,
steps. Cheater.
Yeah.
Don't play with the Lord, man.
No, hey, that's what I want to grab too.
I didn't find that joint. This is the closest one I found to it. This is Proverbs 17:17. A friend loveth at all times, but a brother is born of adversity. But
a brother is born of adversity.
Of adversity.
Meaning, hey,
they gonna stick with you.
Get that in the GNT.
In the NLT.
NLT, excuse me.
In the NLT.
Because it says it was born in adversity.
Of adversity. Of adversity.
Okay. So like, you ever go through some shit and you know somebody, and then when y'all can, like a friend from school, y'all know each other or whatnot, but when some crazy shit happened, he's right there with you, and then because y'all stuck together through that situation, y'all become the best of friends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It says, this is Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17 in the NLT. It says, a friend is always loyal, and a brother is born to help in time of need.
Okay. Yeah, brother is born to help in time of need. Hey, for us brothers here, hey, we didn't know each other from nothing. And through the Spirit, this truth brought us all together, and we help each other in the time of need, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we know, hey, who else we got besides?
Who else can I lean on? Who else can shoulder this weight with me?
Right.
You know? Realistically, who else can shoulder this weight? The temptation. Yeah. But she had multiple people. It was like 4 individuals.
It was all 6.
You know, was it all females? I couldn't tell. From where I was at. Yeah, man.
I'm trying not to look. I look twice.
I look twice.
Shit, I'm talking about mouth whooping and shit.
Bro, just staring in amazement, man.
I'm a lock.
Hey, the scriptures tell us that there's a light that shines from us, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a light that can't be hid. You know what I'm saying? You don't put it under a bushel. It's out there it's on the hilltop for the whole world to see, man. You know? Pretty much that your enemy is gonna be after you. You know what I'm saying? Your friend. Born of adversity or something, but that's the one that brought up to me was Proverbs 17:17. That the brother is born of adversity.
Ecclesiastes 12 name. I got it. 12 name. Okay. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 12 name.
Yeah, that's the joint right there.
A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
That's it. That was it. Hey, enemy can't be hidden because they're gonna be the ones right there cheering on that your downfall is happening, man. You know, they're gonna be right there happy about it and shit, man. You're gonna see it all in their face. They're gonna act like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you. What happened? Trying to get all the details and shit. But secretly they got a little.
Tell everybody your business and shit.
But you can notice as they try to look humble on their face, there's a little smirk and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They happen. If they didn't cause it to happen, they definitely helped it along. You know what I'm saying?
Like that bitch ass nigga. That nigga had a smirk on his shit. I forgot what happened. And I was telling him, bro, he kind of had a smirk and was like, bitch ass nigga, man. Dark face stuff.
Yeah. You know, trying to pull Jake out the fire. You tell him about this, so he.
Same thing with Juicy J's ass. You know what I'm saying? You go to some shit, he have a little smirk on his face, like, why would you do that? It's like, yeah, why you fucking laughing, bro? Like, the fuck? This shit funny?
Yeah,
we over here fucked off and shit, hurt this shit. You over here laughing, trying to ask me why I did it.
You know what I realized? Like, a lot of things that we went through, like, all of us don't had our ups and downs as far as, like, went through shit. You know what I'm saying? Where you know you getting rebuked, you getting reproved and whatnot, which is normal.
Yeah.
But a lot of stuff he didn't have to, you know what I'm saying, experience that because that along with, bro, you ain't even work. You don't even get off your ass to get up and go out and work. Because a lot of times when you get up and go, especially early on in the truth, and you getting up going to work, dealing with motherfuckers having the knowledge you have, you're gonna get into situations and shit. And you might handle it wrong, but guess what? You now know for the next time how to handle it.
Yep.
His ass, you didn't do none of that, bro. So yeah, you know. But anyways, continuing on, Ecclesiastes 12, and well, actually that was it. I'm gonna read 9.
Yep.
In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart.
You see? Hey, when you're doing good, they're gonna be there kind of fucking, they're gonna be there in a down mood. You know what I'm saying? You trying to celebrate and uplift because something good done happened to you. The Most High done bless you this way or that way, and they're gonna be there in like kind of a somber and fucking down mood. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, when the Most High is giving you your portion of the trial, you know what I'm saying? They sitting there with smiles on their face, man. Yeah. They sitting there happy that you're going through something and whatnot, man. You know? Hey, fuck individuals like that, man. You know? Like, hey, the Most High doesn't need individuals like that. That's why they're getting rooted out. It's not just happening onto our cap. This is happening onto my art. I say cap, I mean camp. It's not just happening onto our camp. It's happening worldwide, man. You know what I'm saying? The entirety of the body of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
Hey, the Lord is searching Jerusalem with candles.
Yep.
Right, that too. You know?
Yep.
Hey, is it okay? Yahweh Shai himself is a light. Right? And the light of Yahweh Shai, his spirit dwells within us. So if the spirit of Yahweh Shai does not dwell in you, eventually you gotta go. You gotta go, my man.
You don't got no light shining, man.
Yeah.
You ain't contributing to the overall brilliance, man. You're dimming us down, man. We look dim because your ass is here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to go.
You spiritually ashy, Cuddy.
Yeah. Boy, and you don't want none of this oil. Yeah. Your ass is ashy and you don't want none of this oil.
You ashy as fuck, boy. Who has something? I got something. Hey, okay. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 6 and we'll start at 7. If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
Yeah.
And be not hasty to credit him. For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
Yep. You got certain individuals that's he a friend because of the benefits he can gain by befriending you.
Yeah.
But once the day of trouble comes, he don't answer his phone no more. That's a dude. He don't answer the phone no more, and it's like, damn, like, what happened? You know, and you know, you keeping it solid on your end, so the fuckery's coming from you.
The disconnect it's the distant end.
Hey, that
you know.
So like E40 had a song, and I think like an interlude or like the beginning of the song or the end of it, something like that. He said, OG told me you return phone calls, you keep your friends. You know, and so like that always stuck in my head. Like, if you return phone calls, you keep your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine back in the days
when there was no cell phones, there was only landlines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If your homie called you, but you was out at the park playing or whatever, and you get home and your mom or your grandma's like, oh, so-and-so called, hey, you gonna call him back.
Right
you know?
there.
Hey, but look,
shit, he called.
but guess what? He might be gone.
Out, yeah.
But then whoever his people tell him, and then he'll call you back.
Yeah.
So it's just a phone tag until eventually y'all
Get
both.
out.
Yeah, that's what friends do.
Yep.
And it shouldn't even be that goddamn hard now with technology, texting and so on and so forth. But you got dudes in the truth who are no longer in the truth that exemplify that type of fuckery, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Call you see a brother calling, you don't even pick it up, man.
You looking at the phone and you press the button to where
it stop ringing.
No,
to where it's
but
not
smart.
bothering
They
you
gonna
no
do
more.
that. They're just gonna silence it on their end.
Yeah.
So it doesn't go straight to voicemail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We know about this shit.
Yeah, we do.
That's silly.
Not on our behalf.
Yeah. Hey, if it only rings twice and then it says, I'm sorry, the person that you're reading cannot be, or
Yeah, 'cause
whatever.
he hit the fuck
you know
you
what I'm
button.
saying? That's the fuck you button,
Hit the
man.
fucking button.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up,
Right.
man. Like, hey, we're men. If you don't want to talk to me, hey, bro, I got some shit I'm handling.
I'm busy right
I'll call
now.
you tomorrow, or call me back in a couple hours. Don't fucking call me no more. However it's gonna be.
Or if you can't text or you can't talk right there, you know what I'm saying? Shoot a little text. Hey, look, I'm gonna hit you back in a quick one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit
Or
happens. Brothers forget. You know, we're human.
finish your business and hit the person back, man. But you get the notification that says that somebody called you, man. Somebody contacted you. You know? You gotta, man. Hey, look, hey, the brothers that's in the brotherhood know how the brotherhood should operate. The individuals that's not in the brotherhood, they're the ones that come up with these schisms, man. They're the ones that have these problems because they was never actually a part of the brotherhood, man. They was never actually a part of the body. They was something that was around but wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? Hey, tennis shoes get old, draws get old, man.
Yeah.
Eventually you stop wearing those draws.
Yeah.
Fuck those draws, man. They was good for a moment, but now shit, you know what I'm saying? They got holes and whatnot. Fuck those draws, man. I'm gonna get some new draws, you know? That's how it is. They're not actually a part of the body, although they might have been on your person. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, it's easy to operate in this truth if you're operating sincerely, man. Because the scriptures tell you that you're supposed to treat others as you want yourself to be treated. So it's clear to see that these niggas hated themselves. That's why they treated brothers like shit. You know? And that's just, it speaks for itself, man. How you treat a brother speaks a lot, man.
Yep.
Because that's showing him how you want to be treated. By the way you treat him. And it's that simple.
Hey, Yahushua said that he would know his disciples by the way they treat each other,
Love they
man.
have for one another.
By the love they have for one another, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're all supposed to be a part of the same body. Meaning,
Same mind.
hey, your right hand ain't attacking your left thigh. It ain't gonna do nothing. You can't even pinch your skin hard enough to actually hurt it.
Yeah, you
You
can't.
feel me? Your mind can be like, pinch that shit. Your hands gonna be like,
no,
fuck nah.
no,
You know what I'm
no.
saying?
You try to
Like,
bite yourself.
If
You physically cannot bite your finger.
you
off.
bite somebody else, you gonna draw blood. You bite
Yeah,
yourself,
it's
you
like-
can't even do it. You know what I'm
can't
saying?
do
You
it.
gonna
You
leave
can't even break
indents.
skin.
You can leave indents, but you ain't never gonna break skin.
Hell
You
nah.
bite somebody else, you gonna break skin immediately.
Only time you break your
You
skin
know?
is if you bite your tongue.
Yeah, that's it. Or your cheek, or your lip. Your cheek, your
That
lip,
shit
and your
hurt.
tongue.
Yeah.
And that's the
That
worst
was
thing.
on purpose. Hey, let me
Yeah.
read this real quick.
Go ahead, brother.
1 John 2 and 19. Let me see, verse 18. Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that anti-Mashiach
777.
shall come, even now are there many anti-Mashiach, anti-Mashiachim, whereby we know that it is the last time.
Yep.
They went out from us, but they were not of us.
Yep.
For it,
And that's talking about 2/3 of Israel, man. Those that once tasted this word, you know what I'm saying, and then it was choked out by the world, or the cares and affairs of this life,
Yep.
Or a woman.
or a woman,
Or a bitch.
yeah, or a job, or your children, or your family.
Right, right.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever it was that choked the word out. Hey, that's why you wasn't of us, man.
Or your emotions and your feelings.
Yeah.
My feelings.
'Cause that's another big factor that would derail a motherfucker is always being emotional, man.
Yeah.
Pussy hurting.
Yeah, your pussy always fucking flamed up. Like, goddamn, man. Put some preparation into that shit. Chill out.
Clean that shit, dog.
Dush, nigga.
Hey, chill out, nigga.
St. Ives.
Clean that shit, my guy. you ain't supposed to have one of those.
Come on, man.
You better go and get that
Hey, you need that.
reassignment surgery.
Hey,
Summer's Eve.
you need that looked at.
John 2:19. For they went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would no doubt have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that they were not all of us.
Yeah, reprobate, man. That's proven to be unworthy, man. Through their works, through their actions, through their deeds, they show themselves unworthy of this ministry, of this truth, of salvation, man.
Only thing I can think of right now is like the example of shit, you know, poop. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of your body. You eat the food. It's in your body. If you go weigh yourself, it's gonna take part on that
They gonna
scale.
weigh you down.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once you poop, it's no longer part of your body. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? So hey, there's individuals that might pass through. And that's all it is. They passing through. They ain't meant to actually be, you know what I'm saying, linked in, man. You know, they might for however long they might be there.
They're shit.
But they ain't actually, yeah.
Think so like it, brother.
No, you good.
Think about it like dung. You get rid of it, your body doesn't need it because it's taken away from nutrients.
Yeah.
No, it's the wasted. It's the waste after they took the nutrients from it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's dung. It's for instance, when you eat the food dung was food at one point.
Yeah.
Which provided your body with nutrients.
Yep.
But say somebody's just constipated, right? They ain't took a shit in 3-4 days.
Oh shit.
That once it gets down to your small intestine and your rectum or whatever, it has no nutrient value to provide your body. You know what I'm saying? Like now, when it's in a certain part of your large intestine, when you run or you box in a boxing match or playing a football game, it's providing nutrients for your body to perform. But once it makes it past a certain stage, it gets down to your small intestine, your rectum. It holds no value. Therefore, you gotta pass that through. You shit it out. So cats that was amongst us, you know, they going through they a part of the body, but they're shit. You don't know they're shit at the time, but they're slithering around, you know, in your intestines, proverbial intestines, slithering around, getting all the nutrients. Oh wow, this is tight. Oh the body. Oh, y'all watching me outside.
But they don't know that they're going. They slide all the way out.
Then they get right before they get the boot. You can tell they're just dead as hell. It's like, man, like just You don't even want to
hold on.
They
trying to gather as much so they can. We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah. They gotta make a mess.
Hey,
They gotta make a mess.
they try to come.
Hey, so much so that when they make contact with the bowl, they try to leave a little streak. I was here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, man. They try to concentrate the body, so the body can't function. The body can't even function probably because your shitty ass is around.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Heidi Ho, Mr. Hanky ass motherfuckers, man.
Let me read this real quick. Select it, brother.
Yeah, you good.
Matthew 5, one of y'all can break this down. 29. And if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast into hell.
Hey man, hey, no respecter of persons, man. Not even yourself, man. You know, this is an analogy, but yet still, it says if your eye offends you, hey, pluck that motherfucker out, man. So that's saying like if a brother's going off, man, hey, you better check his ass or get him the fuck away from you, man. Or he's gonna have you you be destroyed as well.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Somebody that's contrary to the doctrine, someone that's causing
Schisms in the body.
contention.
Yeah.
You're supposed to separate yourself away from such individuals,
Dis-ease.
man.
You're
Yeah.
causing dis-ease in the body. You gotta fucking go.
You gotta go, man. You gotta go. You can't hold on. But this individual, they hold this rank within the camp. To hell with that, man. To hell with that, man.
Oh, he's
The
a
whole-
precept man. Well, fuck that nigga.
Hey, don't they tell them like if they catch gangrene in their hand,
You gotta cut that shit off.
cut that fucking thing off,
it's
or
gonna
else
poison your whole
it's gonna
bloodstream.
kill you. It's going to kill
Yeah.
the entirety of the body, man. You know, it's better for you to take that pain of losing whoever the hell held such status with amongst you. It's better to cast that shit out and grow from that than to allow that to keep being there and to kill all of you off, man.
Yeah, the Lord said not to hide your talents because he'll take it and give it to another. So if you get booted the fuck out or plucked the fuck out, those talents somebody's gonna pick up that
Someone's
talent
gonna
and
pick
be
them
that
up.
precept man. Yeah. So fuck all that shit.
Hey, Most High makes things. He makes things. He's dealing with perfection, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's dealing with perfection. He doesn't need all those shits. Just like the lizard don't need his fucking tail. They can just shed that shit off and grow a new one, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shed it off, grow something new, grow something stronger there in that spot to protect you, and you're gonna move a lot further. You know?
Yeah. When Judas Iscariot, when he fell off, was he not replaced?
Absolutely.
Yes, he was. So in like manner, man, when a brother falls, another one pops up, man. It's that simple.
Like the Hydra heads, man.
Yep.
You know, one fall and two grow in his spot. You
That's
know,
right.
or three grow in his
Right.
spot, man. You know?
Yeah, it's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Right. That's it, man.
Quality.
The Lord's not
Quality.
looking for a multitude, man. He's looking for strong-minded individuals, man.
He said
First
he dealt
and
with a
foremost,
small
you
number.
gotta have morals, man. You gotta have some type of integrity about yourself, man.
Yep.
No, you gotta have a stiffness about yourself, austereness. Okay, you can't come into this thing and be soft-hearted, man. You can't be just willy-nilly in this thing, man.
Yeah.
You can't be weak, man.
Yeah, you gotta be fully convinced, fully persuaded that this is the truth and that you're gonna walk in this thing 1,000%, man. Because if you ain't trying to walk in this thing all the way 100%, then the Lord don't need you, man.
Right. That's right.
It's Luke 22:31, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to sift you, that desired to have you, Salakia, that he may sift you as wheat. Yeah, man. Satan desires to sift us, man. He wants us to furthest away from this knowledge of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua as possible, man. Because that's what he's done his due. Pulling you away from the Lord, so now you're going to be destroyed, man. That's what Satan wants. He wants all of Israel to be destroyed, man.
That's why he's working with Amalek. You know what I'm saying? Because that's Amalek's trying to make that on the physical matter actual reality, man. You know what I'm saying? While Satan's trying to do it on the spiritual matter, man. But the thing is, like, and that applies to all of us. You got to remember who Peter himself was, man.
Head of the church.
That's King David, man.
Head of the church.
You know what I'm saying? That was a man after the Most High's own heart. You know what I'm saying? That was Yahweh Shai's right hand man. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember that he's looking for a way to get all of us, and the way he can come to us is through the flesh, man. That's why you can't have fleshly attachments like that, man.
Yeah.
You know, of course we're men. We gotta handle our own business and whatnot. But you gotta know where to draw that line, man. Because the spiritual things should be way higher in value than the fleshly things, man. The fleshly things come with all the things of this life, man. Your household, you know what I'm saying? Your job, the way you make your monies, how much money you actually have, all your possessions, how popular you are, you know what I'm saying? How many women you got following after you, and so on and so forth, man. That's how Satan's gonna come. He ain't gonna come to you. He ain't gonna come spiritually at you because you got your spiritual defenses up, man. You know, at least you should. You know?
He knows exactly where to hit you, man. You know,
He know that weak spot.
He knows every brother's weakness. He knows every brother's strength. He's not gonna hit you at your strongest point because he knows that you're gonna deflect his ass, man. When did he hit Yahweh Shai, man?
When he was
at one of
fasting.
his weakest points, man. Fasting for 40 days, 40 nights. You know, he was weak. He was weak in the flesh, but his spirit was on 1,000.
Hey, he was weak in the flesh, so Satan tried to come after that flesh, man.
Exactly.
Look at
exactly.
everything he offered him, things according to the flesh.
The flesh, exactly.
That's
exactly.
all he could give.
Yeah, and that scripture said he was desiring to have Peter. And what was Peter, man? He was the head of the church, man.
Yep.
So if you get the head, what happens? The rest of the body
follows.
man.
Yep.
If he could have got Yahweh Shai, then hey, we wouldn't be here right now, man.
He wanted Yahweh Shai, couldn't get Yahweh Shai, so he went after, okay, well,
let me get Peter.
What's the step down?
Yeah, let me
You
get
know what
Peter.
I'm saying?
You know? And in like manner, this very day, man, I guarantee you, he's come after our apostles. And he comes after us too.
Yep.
Satan wants us, man.
Yep.
And he ain't gonna stop until this shit's over, man.
Yep.
That's why the scriptures tell you that this is spiritual warfare.
Hey, that's why it says to put on that whole armor, man. You know what I'm saying? Galatians the 6th chapter. To put on that whole armor so you can stand against the wiles of the devil, man.
That's the trickery, man.
You know?
I just had to put the
pulled that
camera
up
on his brother Ramsey.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
This is Judges 7 and starting at 4. And the Lord said unto Gideon, the people are too many. Bring them unto the water, and I will try them for for thee there.
Yeah, and this account was because the Lord didn't want Israel to get proud, thinking that they won this battle in their own hands. So he wanted to dwindle down the numbers so that it can be shown his power and not the power of men.
And I will try them for thee there, and it shall be that whom I say unto thee, this go with thee, the same shall go with thee, and whomsoever I say unto thee, this shall not go with thee, the same shall not go. What, the whole account or just after? Okay. So he brought down the people under the water, and the Lord said unto Gideon, every one that lappeth with the water with his tongue as a dog lappeth, him shalt thou set by himself. Likewise, everyone that boweth down upon his knees to drink. And the number of them that lapped, putting their hand to their mouth, were 300 men, and the rest of the people bowed down upon their knees to drink water. And the Lord said unto Gideon, by the 300 men that lapped I will save you, and deliver the Midianites into thine hand, and let all the people go, every man unto his place.
Exactly. So he showed his might through that 300, man. A small number that confounded the whole fucking kingdom, a whole nation of people.
It explains that what, like another verse or two down, saying that he
It might have
chose.
been up.
It might have been up because he didn't want the numbers to say by these numbers we made this
Yeah,
happen.
he didn't want people to get proud, thinking they did it with their own hands.
Yep.
You know?
He proves his power by using the smallest number possible. That's why he only wants 144,000 elect men. Right?
That's why he chose us. He said, I chose you because you guys were small in numbers, man. Remember, what's that? Deuteronomy 7 and 7?
Like
76
7
through 13.
might have been like might be 7 to 14. I mean Deuteronomy 14.
14, yeah. They said one of those.
14
I was going to
too.
say 14. I'm going to read this real quick while you guys get that. This is Ephesians 6 and 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Yep.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
So it clearly lines out what our war is actually against, man. Our war is against the spiritual wickedness in high places, man. The principalities, the workers of darkness that's in this world, man, which is the house of Amalek, all right, of the house of Esau, which leads the entirety of the fucking nation of Esau, man. All right, that's who our fight is against, man. Our fight isn't against this 2/3 that don't know shit, man, that think that he's just some Negro. You know what I'm saying? That his ancestors were slaves.
I think he's your house.
Yeah, that's not where our fight's at, man. You know what I'm saying? We this is a spiritual fight. It's a spiritual fight, meaning you got to have spiritual defenses, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to know how to move those hands.
Yeah.
At the same time, the Most High teaches these hands to war,
Yes,
man.
that's right.
All right?
That's right.
The Most High was the one that's going to teach these hands to war. When the little one chases off 1,000, it didn't say that little one got to be trained up in what's the Israel shake called? Krav Maga? It don't say that little one got to be trained up in Krav Maga, man.
He didn't say he got to be a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
You don't got to be any of that, man. All right, you just got to have the spirit of the Lord upon you, man.
Yeah.
All right, those Midianites, the ones that are, I'm sorry, not the Midianites, the Israelites that chased off those that defeated the Midianites, the ones that lapped, it didn't say anything about them being like, you know what I'm saying, hardened men of war and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Only thing it did was say that those was the men that the Most High chose to take them down, man.
Shit,
All right?
Abraham, when he went to go fight against those 5 kings,
to get
he was
Lot.
with 300 servants. They've been 300 trained
They
servants.
were trained.
Yeah,
though.
they were trained, but still, 300 versus 5 fucking kingdoms.
Right. Hey, the most with the power of the Most High, everything is possible, man. With men, it's impossible. With the Heavenly Father, all things are possible, man. You know, so long as your faith, you got that actual spiritual protection on you. You know what I'm saying? You will be able to actually stand against the wiles of the devil, man. You gon' whatever Esau Edom throws down the pike, you're gonna be able to shoulder that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know?
He says the weak things confound the mighty.
I got that.
David and Goliath.
Mm-hmm.
David was small
A young
in
man.
stature.
A young man.
Was in the field. He was a shepherd.
He was-
wasn't
he
a
was-
man of war yet.
He was a teenager.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
A young man. He was a young dude, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all his brothers was older and was able to go to war. He was too young to actually go to war, man.
Who was that? Samuel? Was it Samuel?
Samuel was a child
No,
which
who
one are you
got
thinking
King
of?
David?
to go and bless
The
him.
prophet, yeah.
Samuel.
Okay, Samuel. Samuel, hey man, he got excited when he seen his brothers. Like, oh, that gotta be him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was
that
Samuel.
has to be him. The next thing he's like, oh, that gotta be him.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, don't look at the outward appearance.
Yeah, I look
I
at
look
the
at the inward.
Right.
And then here comes King David. And he was like, that's him. He's like,
The young man, the young one, the little dude, the little guy. You know what I'm saying? They ain't expecting the little guy, man.
Hey, nobody expected little dude. Like, hey, when I forget what this is like a snippet on TikTok or something, where the big ass nigga's fucking with the boy, and he just crack him. Bow!
Yeah.
Drop his big ass. He just folds. Hey, that's how the Lord moves, man. That little nigga get you.
That little one
Get you,
gets you.
boy.
Don't underestimate.
If I can read this real quick, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. It says, "But the Most High have chosen the foolish." I'm sorry. Let me start up. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 26. It says, "For ye see your calling, brethren, how not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise, and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty."
Yeah, the Lord didn't call, cause think about it. Yeah, them industry niggas, man. He didn't call them because if he, you know, you can see already. First of all, they're not called, right?
Nah, not at all.
It said they're not. He didn't call many.
He didn't call many.
But you got certain of those individuals that's in that world that claim to be Israelites and or whatever the hell they claim, whatever they believe, but they got Israel somewhere in there, or Israelites somewhere in whatever they believe, which is a bunch of bullshit. But you can see how what they believe in their doctrine is full of shit.
Yeah.
It's corrupted. All right, the Lord ain't with that, man. He wants his doctrine unadulterated. He doesn't want it alloyed, meaning mixed metals.
Yep. Mixed metals.
He don't want it like that. He want it pure.
Yep.
So what the Lord shows his glory and his might and his power in taking regular individuals,
Joe Schmo.
Joe Schmo like us, you know what I'm saying, was bugged out in the world, lost in the world, down various avenues of life, and then blessing us with this knowledge to come out and preach the truth.
which confounds the knowledge that the Lord gave us, confounds, you know, this whole planet. You know?
Yeah, let's read real quick.
Just real quick to finish this out. It says, in the base things of the world and the things which are despised, the Most High have chosen, yeah, and the things which are not, to bring to naught things that are.
Right. So, hey, we bring into naught things that are. You know? The kingdom of heaven, which is dwells within the Israelites, within the Lord's elect. You know, the physical kingdom is not here yet. But through us prophesying of that kingdom to come, this kingdom that's currently on the planet Earth, this hegemony, it's getting booted out the window, man.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Well,
This is Matthew 5 and 16. This to the point where you're saying, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glory.
That's right. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah, they glorify the Father which is in heaven because, hey, look at us, man. We ain't nobodies. We ain't nobodies, man. But the works that we do in the name of the Heavenly Father, hey, when they see the transformation that we transformed from the world to this, they're like, damn,
That metamorphosis.
that's power right there.
Yeah.
Because, hey, man, myself in the world, hey, I was a gang member, dope slanger. Hey, I dabbled in a lot of wickedness, man. So, hey, the niggas that knew me in the world, if they see me today, they wouldn't even recognize me. They would look at me, I know you from somewhere. Until I start speaking to them, they're like, oh, what's up, my nigga? They run up on me and shit, but, hey, the transformation is how the Lord gets the glory, man.
Yep.
Seeing me change from a nigga to a man of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Living righteously.
See, you go from someone that's wicked and corrupt to someone that's upright and you know what I'm saying, got his actual shit together, man.
And that goes for every brother that's in this truth.
Yep.
Our families, when they see us, they see a whole different person, man.
hey, you know what's crazy? Like, early on, you know, family is like, oh, they think you crazy, talk shit about you. Even though, you know, parents included.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's with that.
Now they happy that we went down the path we went down because they see how our siblings, our cousins, other family members, you ask about how they doing. Oh, he in jail. Oh, he just got out of jail. Oh, he just died. Oh, he's sick. Oh, he got another baby on the way.
Right.
With so and so and none of that. Just all kind of
shit.
You know,
Man.
their life is just complete garbage, man.
Turmoil, man.
A blues song.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
My dog and my brother and my sister, my mama, like everybody's fucked up in the world.
Sound like a pastor.
Hey, he did. Hey, meanwhile, us, you know what I'm saying? We don't trouble nobody, man. We don't cause trouble for any individuals, man. All of our trouble that we actually have is involved right the fuck here. You know what I'm saying? That's the only trouble we get. It's right here. Everything else is like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Most High will send every individual his own trial, his own little fire that he got to go through. But we understand that that's just a trial, a little bit of fire, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. The real things that's really going to cause our mind to start spinning a little bit out of control is internal right here, man.
Amongst the body.
Amongst ourselves. Yeah. But we don't cause trouble for nobody else in the world, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody like point the finger at us saying that we was the ones that caused this, antagonized that, you know what I'm saying? Stirred up strife here or there or whatnot, you know?
The only thing they can say is they're standoffish.
Yeah.
He never ate with us at lunch.
He don't quite fit in.
He's quiet.
yeah.
I don't fuck with you, motherfuckers, man.
I don't fuck with you.
You're a bunch of demons. you are a bald demon. It's not a joke from that movie.
Bald demon.
You're a bald demon.
Bald demon. Oh shit. Yeah, man. You know, we don't. Hey, what fellowship does light have with darkness, man? We all. The brother just read the scripture saying that we're light. We got the light of Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, we got that within us, man. That we illuminate that forth to the world, man. We don't have we can't mix with the darkness, man. Where do you see light mixing with darkness? ever. You know what I'm saying? It's either light or it's dark. That's it. It doesn't really blend in. You know what I'm saying?
Darkness can't coincide with light.
It can't. It can only hide from it.
Yeah.
That's all it can do is hide from it behind some other object that can block it. That's it. It can't. If light's there, darkness
Can't
can't be
overpower
there.
light.
Exactly.
You can't hop out like, nah, nigga, you ain't about to shine none of that over here.
I'm so dark that I'm shining. Hey, the dimmest light can be seen in the darkest darkness. You
Exactly.
understand?
Exactly.
All right, go ahead. We're gonna wrap up after this.
This is John 7:32. The Pharisees heard that the people murmured such
And then we're going
things.
to tie back in what we started with, dealing with the north and the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. All right, because you had Yahweh Shai that actually came over here to the Western Hemisphere, to the Americas. You know.
The Pharisees heard that the people murmured such things concerning him. And the Pharisees said, the chief priests sent officers to take him. Then said Yahweh Shai unto them, yet a little while, and I am with you. And then I go unto him that sent me.
Right. He was talking about he's going back to the Heavenly Father. You know, Yahweh Shai knew the time was going to come when he was going to be crucified and go back to the spirit world. All right. So that's what he was telling them, but they didn't really understand what he was saying. But
I let you know that Yahweh Shai was a prophet too. Said it beforehand.
Yep.
ultimate prophet.
Yep.
Then said Yahweh Shai unto them, yet a little while I am with you, and then I go unto him that sent me. Ye shall seek me and shall not find me. And where I am, thither ye cannot come. Then said the Jews among themselves, whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles?
Right. So they was asking, is Yahweh Shai going to go amongst the dispersed amongst the Gentiles and teach the Gentiles? You know. So you know, they knew that there was Israelites in other parts of the world. You know, the known world at that time, as well as over here in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah.
But this scripture in particular is referring to the Israelites that was scattered amongst what's known as Asia Minor at that time.
Yeah.
You know, but there's another scripture too. There was another scripture too that I had in mind dealing with you know, when you go into 2nd Ezra 13 and 40, 41, it talks about the 12 tribes. Well, not the 12 tribes, the 10 tribes that came over here to the Americas.
Yep.
You know, which you had the Israelites that they knew that their brethren had came over here to the Americas. But a lot of Israelites at that time, you know, thought that the Lord just completely done away with the Northern Kingdom.
Yep.
You know, but
that was the common understanding.
yeah.
You know.
And then
Hey, and
as well as the Israelites that was over there in that part of the road that wasn't keeping the laws, they thought that they was out of there as well.
which that's what proves it. You know what I'm saying? That's what proves it, because the ones that was actually close to him, they seen that, oh, these individuals living over here, they ain't following the laws. They ain't doing what we do here in the land of Israel, which means that the Most High ain't dealing with them, all right? So he must not be, those ones that moved half the world away, he must not be dealing with them, you know what I'm saying? So.
But yeah, with that, we're gonna wrap it up. Anybody have anything? All right, once again, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who will well. Salutations to you, brothers, pushing his word. In truth and in sincerity, Lord willing, we'll be out here next week. Shalom.
Shalom.